Well guys, I am bound and determined to figure out these brakes on the beach buggy here. The last video I did on this, I was working on bleeding the brakes with a master cylinder, and it would pump fluid, but it wouldn't build up any pressure to actually work the brakes. I got all the brakes nice and tight. They're actually, the shoes are dragging. I can't get those any tighter. I thought, well, okay, this master cylinder is a piece of junk. So I went and I got a brand new one. Installed it. My son and I worked about half an hour bleeding this thing. I mean, we ran all this fluid through the system. He saw no more air coming out. It's like, okay, hydraulic system is tight, but it is still doing this all the way down. So what I figured I'd do next is isolate the systems, isolate the parts of the brakes. And basically I can close off the back. I welded these fittings closed on here in order to make the plugs. And I tell you, after the storm the other day, I'm glad to see that my welder still works. Bandsaw kind of got destroyed here, but the table's still good, but it's just mounted with cast aluminum parts. So I'm gonna have to make some stuff out of steel, and but yeah, welder still works. That's a good thing. It's pumping fluid, but it is not building pressure. So I'm gonna undo this guy right here, run one of my plugs into it, and just see if the front brakes will build up pressure. I don't know what else to do besides get maybe a bigger master cylinder. It was funny, I was on Facebook, and one of the VW groups there, somebody brought up the same issue. He's bleeding the brakes till there's no more air in the system, and it's still not building up pressure. So I read through the thread and frankly never got an answer with that either. So if I want an answer, I'm gonna have to come up with it myself. So, and all I can do is figure, all right, we'll just have the master cylinder work on the front and see if the front builds up pressure and holds pressure, and then that'll determine that I got some kind of problem in the back end here. But I don't know. You got to figure this out, because, you know, the beach buggy needs brakes. So anyways, I'm gonna play around with it a little bit, and I'll let you guys know what I find out. So all right guys, well, I got the front 2 channels working. Back channel is capped off. I bled both sides until no more air came out of that hose down there. Now that hose being under the fluid level, this is all solid fluid here. That's tight. That's tight. Both sides are bled. And it is still not pumping up pressure. Now, the master cylinder is pumping, but it's not building pressure. What in the world? The only other thing I can figure, but it is, I mean, there's not a leak there. If it was actually sucking air, I don't like this jerry rig thing here with we basically got a tube in there. The only thing sealing that tube is the tension on the rubber there. Is it sucking air through there? Except I got it clean. No air. Let's try this again. See if it built up any air. So we'll undo this here. We're loose. It's got air again. It's got to be sucking air through there. I'm going to try doing something about that. The only thing I can figure to do, now that's a straight piece of tube. If I'm going to get more tension on that, and maybe see that dimple there. All right, let's see if I can't seal that better. Yeah, like I said, the reservoirs that screw down there nice and tight, there's not a problem. But this damn rubber jerry rig thing there, that's got to be it. It's got to be sucking air through there. All right, let's see what I can do with that. All right, guys, I pumped out that side until it was solid fluid again. I did put a new feeding tube in there with an expanded end, so hopefully that seals a little bit better there, because it's got to be drawing air from somewhere, and my guess is that. So reservoir is filled up, this side is loose. Let's see what happens here. We got air. Check the reservoir, still got some in there. It's looking pretty solid. I'm gonna top off the reservoir. I'm hoping this does it, guys, because I tell you what, this has been driving me crazy. Whoops, 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 whoops. Making a mess, making a mess. There. Let's see what happens here. It's still cloudy. Look at how cloudy that is. Tighten that up, see what happens. Okay. It is still not building any pressure. I'm to the point I'm going to get one of those 2-stage master cylinders. This is a single stage. This is for older model VWs. Those have better ways of sealing the intake there. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna leave this here. I'm looking for suggestions. I know there's a lot of VW guys out there, and hopefully you're watching my videos. Let me know what you guys think, because after a Facebook page that nobody gave me answers there, I've tried the only thing I can figure here. This is the second master cylinder, second brand new master cylinder I put in this thing. Let me know what you guys think. I'd appreciate it. Comment below, like and subscribe to the channel. And let's get to the bottom of this, because, you know, Rally Bug has the same master cylinder. That thing stops on a dime. The old red Buggy that I did, same master cylinder. Those brakes work great on that little thing. But I want to drive this car. Can't do it without brakes. Well, I've been using the e-brake. But anyways, guys, we got to get this thing going. Let me know what you think. Like I said, write your suggestions in the comments, and let's get this buggy going. Other than that, have a wonderful day, and we'll see you on the next one.